Hey there, welcome to my channel, Galactic Mystic. Today, in this Divine Partnership Pick-a-Pile reading, we're looking at the sexual energy, the emotional energy, the overall energy, and we also have an oracle card. Let's go see the readings. Okay, let's start with pile one, the Quartz cluster. Okay. Right. Oh, goodness. Okay. So what I've done here, I've picked a card from the Manara Erotic Tarot for the sexual, passionate, physical connection. Then we have a card for your emotional, spiritual connection, and then overall energy. And then there is an oracle card from the Journey of Love deck. Now, if you picked this pile, this is really interesting because we have the Justice card two times. Okay. Now, this tells me that this relationship is either a marriage or is heading towards marriage, because Justice represents Libra, which is the 7th house of the zodiac, and that is the house of marriage and one-on-one relationships. Now, in the Manara deck, Justice represents Leo, which is a little different. However, the number of the card is 8, and that is infinity. And Leo is all about loyalty, warmth, passion, and Leo rules the 5th house of romance. So this is looking like a very passionate, stable, emotionally stable, because for the emotional connection, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles she's looking at the big picture. She's looking down the road where you're going together. Her emotions are deep, solid, and stable, but also very passionate, because earth, the element of earth in tarot it's both earth and fire. So we have the Leo, we have the fire, we have the earth, the pentacles, and we have Justice, Libra, air. So we have the fuel to keep this passion going. Okay. Now, sexually, there's a great amount of warmth and generosity between you, a balance of give and take. One of you, though, may be holding something back. You see this woman, she's covering her head, she's peeking around the corner, kind of. And so this may happen in time. It may be that if one of you is feeling this way, that you just need to know that this stability is there in order to give all the goods. You know what I mean? So this looks really, really good. Let's see what the oracle card is. Oh, look at that. The bride offers herself. So this is definitely a divine partnership that is heading towards real kind of 3D actual legal marriage. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I'm going to read from the book for this oracle card because I don't have all this memorized. Okay. Let me get my microphone here. There is a sacred offering taking place, an offering of the divine feminine. She is offering herself to the mystery unfolding. This may manifest in a physical way, in that a woman of great feminine wisdom is offering herself in friendship, love, spiritual companionship, or service in some way. This may manifest in a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother in the form of a life circumstance or situation, whether it is immediately recognized as a gift or not. To accept this offering as a bridegroom accepting his bride with love, reverence, and respect will bring good fortune. This oracle offers you a message. Accept what is being offered now, whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward. There is a gift of grace from the divine feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. This oracle also heralds a time of importance in relationship. You have been revealing yourself and not being afraid of who and what you are. Sharing yourself and willingness to connect. Your vulnerability and beauty is acknowledged and will attract the response you need at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every bride shall have her bridegroom. I love it. That sounds really nice. So congratulations. If you're getting married, if this is an accurate representation of your divine partnership, this looks really good. You've both done the work. You're both bringing in the spiritual aspect of your relationship, and the big universe is blessing you. I love it. If you picked this deck, I don't know why I keep not calling this the right thing. If you pick this pile and it's accurate for you, leave me a comment down below and let me know so I can congratulate you properly. All right. Pile 2, Optical Calcite. Interesting. Okay. So this is a very sexually charged relationship. We have the Queen of Pentacles again, and of course this is the Manara deck. And in this deck, I mean, this speaks of just carnal passion, yet it is still spiritual. You see Buddha there in the background? This card comes up a lot in these readings that I do for you guys. So if you are a repeat watcher and you have picked piles that have this card, then that's confirmation that this is for you, because this comes up a lot. It's a very sexy card. This speaks of just absolute depth, root chakra all the way to crown chakra, kundalini rising, sexual connection. Very passionate, very carnal, very, very luscious and opulent. Okay. And solid. This card speaks of a lasting, solid base for your passionate connection. Very nice. Now, emotionally, we have the Hanged Man. So someone, either one of you or both of you, is needing to surrender something, to look at something differently. Maybe one of you is being really stubborn about something or holding something back. And this card speaks of just letting it all go. Don't hold on to whatever it is that is causing you stress. This is a card of enlightenment, of taking a pause, looking at things differently, and just letting go. You see that Ankh up in the corner here? Right there? It speaks of the eternality of this connection. Okay? This is deep. Maybe someone is afraid. It's scary when shit gets real. I mean, If you are a person who has experienced a lot of trauma in your relationships, when you find the real thing, it is so hard and scary. It's hard to believe in it. It's hard to let go of those, the walls that we build to protect ourselves. So those have to be released in order to really connect in this type of deep spiritual partnership. It's the new paradigm. We have to be vulnerable. Now, okay, so there's a lot of passion. You're having great sex. Emotionally, somebody needs to look at something different, let something go. Yet, there's a lot of joy. Now, this is Three of Cups, so I do have, I mean, I hate to say this, but this can speak of a third party. It could be that there's a karmic partner that one of you still has some unfinished business with, or one of you is worried about the other one having unfinished business with a karmic partner, even if that isn't the case. You know what I mean? Sometimes our thoughts don't serve us very well. And depending on when you're watching this, right now, we are in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is definitely a time when people from your past can return. And that's a good opportunity to just tie that shit up. Just tie it up if you're done. If you are in a divine partnership, you really want to be done with all of that. But if your situation is not about a third party, then this is about joy, celebration. You're having a good time. You're celebrating with your friends. Maybe your friends and family are really enjoying seeing you be so happy in this relationship. Okay? So let's take a look at the Oracle card. Okay. We have Sweet Soul Rising. I've actually never drawn this card before, so I'm curious to see what it's about. All right. Okay, Sweet Soul Rising. You may feel lost in your own thoughts and feelings. This is the sweetness of surrender into another world. It's time to dream, to wonder, not to be clear and sharp right at this precise moment. If you have a clear plan, let it become soft and feel your heart opening to allowing whatever may be. You see that? It's about surrender. I love it. We might believe that it is through tough action and dynamic assertiveness that we make our way through the world. Yet sometimes the sweetness of the soul rises, and instead we can flow gently with the currents of the cosmic ocean. Unsure of where we are headed, but safe in the truth that the waters naturally return to the ocean, where they are all wanting to go eventually anyway. You can use your own efforts to swim to your destination against the current at times, or you can float on the sweet love of your own soul as it enjoys the privilege of getting to know itself as one with the divine. This oracle brings you guidance now. Surrender and flow. Surrender, bitches. This is not the time to assert your will and try to make things happen, no matter how much you may want to or believe that you should. Turn the page. There is something bigger happening, and everything is going to turn out perfectly according to a far larger plan that includes your well-being too, beloved. Sometimes you have to let go of our expectations about how that bigger plan will be achieved and just let it happen, trusting that it will eventually actually take place even without us striving to make it so. This is one of those times. So it's about trust. He is not going to fall, even though he's only holding on a little bit. He's safe. He's not going to fall All is well. You just got to let it go. Be like Elsa. Actually, never saw that movie. Okay. All right. Good deal. If this is the pile that you chose and this resonates for you, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I love to know what's going on with you guys. All right. Pile 3, the Elder Endara. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I need a clarifier. Let me clarify this card. Okay. Okay. So we have the King of Air. This is Aquarius, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles for your sexual connection, your passion. So this tells me, these two cards together tell me that someone is being distant, but it's being worked on. They're distant because they're working something out within themselves so that they can give you more. Does that make sense? This guy here, he's present, but he may not be all that available. Now, I say guy, this could be for, anyone. It can go either way, male or female. So if you're having issues or challenges in your sexual connection with your partner, know that they're working on it. You see the spider building that web. There's an industrious nature. Like there's something that's going on behind the scenes that down the road will create stability. Maybe they're learning. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. Maybe you're more experienced sexually than they are, and they really want to please you. And so they are working on their fears of failure, working on their performance anxiety, things like that. Okay. Now, the next card kind of speaks of that too. The 3 of Pentacles is about working on something together. You see how he is holding her up and supporting her. This is about the 2 of you creating something of value that is greater than the individual parts. And that is what divine partnership is all about. The two pieces that are whole individually coming together to create something bigger than either one is alone. So something is really being built here, and you're doing it together. Now, this requires gentle patience and gentle strength. Okay? Patience and forgiveness. So this looks like a relationship that really has a lot to offer both of you, but something is definitely being worked out, and you just have to kind of hang in there and trust. There's loyalty, there is great passion, but either one or both of you just has to kind of gently support the other or support each other. and let whatever is being built behind the scenes be built, and trust that it's going to serve you in the long run. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the oracle card. Nice. The spiritual dance, the spiral dance rather, of the goddess. Okay? Okay. The spiral dance of the goddess. From a point of light unfolding, we become a soul and then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space, and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening. As though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it, your ancient light is dipping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity, into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life, threading the light through the darkness without even realizing you are doing it. You are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life, with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even just through your presence. It sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it is not always an easy path. As the light travels through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. Best to be present to it, trust that is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the center and expanding outward eternally, as though you are being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. The message of this oracle to you is that you are growing. You are becoming more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. Oh my gosh, I love that. That seems so relevant to what I was saying about this, that something is happening and you have to just let it go, let it be, because if there aren't any obstacles in our relationships, then we have no opportunity to go deeper, to go into the really rich depths that a divine partnership can offer. All right. So if you picked this pile, leave me a comment down below and let me know how it resonates for you. I love to know how things are going. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'm going to be doing new videos every Sunday. Some will be astrology, some will be tarot. And if there's something else you'd like to see, let me know. Thank you so much.